Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Havootu, and today I want to talk about being your full self. So this is something that I'm currently dealing with and trying to understand within myself. Right now I'm in a cocooning phase where I know that something amazing is on the horizon. Like I can feel it breathing down my neck. I can feel it breathing down my back, and I can feel my future like rushing towards me, and I'm in a space where I'm trying to prepare for it. And I understand now my role here in the world, and that I am here to make a huge impact on the world and do what I can to raise the vibration. It's like kind of a cliche, but it's true, to help people see themselves as more, to understand that they can have more. I know that's my role, to help people see that within themselves. And I'm trying to see it within myself first, for sure. Well, I am actually. Every time I look in the monitor, I'm looking like, ooh, I like that girl. For the first time in my life, I really, really love this girl. Like, she's freaking amazing. But anyway, we all have our ideas of what it means to be an influencer or a guru or all the things, all the things you see. You can be somebody like Mochi, who is more peaceful and they talk sweet and da da da. And I'm coming to realize that I am not just that. I'm everything. I am really light and benevolent and angelic, and I have those moments where I'm the light baby and I'm just like, ooh, love and light. And then I have moments where I'm a little darkling and I love my darkness. But just coming to a space where I can accept myself in my entirety, and understanding that when I show up in a space like this or any other space that I might be in the future, that it is okay to be my full self. I feel like I'm just now understanding that it's okay to be my full self. I don't even have it in me anymore to put on a show. It's like, why? It's exhausting. It's something that you have to keep up, and that's just not me. I've kept up plenty of facades for my own self, for my own, within my own mind about myself for years. And I feel like I have finally gotten to the other side of breaking free of that. And I am not going back. I am not going back to just being half of myself for everyone, for myself, because feeling like I wouldn't be accepted if I was my whole self. And I guess I want to come to you guys today and say it's okay to be your full self. It is actually your full self that is going to bring you to your highest potential. And I'm understanding that now, that my full self, my light self, my dark self, my happy self, my sad self, my depressed self, my bloated self, my goofy self, my serious self, my joyous self, my hurt self. I have a lot of hurt that I'm working through, a lot of things that I'm dealing with, and coming to understand all of those things make me who I am. All of those things are what makes me, I guess, relatable. But even more so, me showing up as my full self is a blessing to the whole world. Because me being my full self allows me to be that vessel, allows me to be that open space for the mother's energy to flow through. That being half of myself is holding all of the energy that I possess, all the power that I possess within myself. It's holding it back. So stop holding yourself back with only a piece of yourself that you feel people are going to accept. Please. People don't know what the fuck they want anyway. They really don't. Like, they do, but they really, really don't. When you bring your full self to the table, when you bring everything that you are, even all of the things that may not be pleasant, when you bring all of that to the table, that is your wealth. Think of yourself as the treasure, right? You are the treasure. If you cut yourself in half or in quarters and pieces, you're only giving a piece of the treasure. Your entire self is the whole treasure. And I am in a space where I'm understanding my treasure that I am a treasure and I want to give that whole treasure to the world. But that whole self can't show up in pieces. It has to be everything. It has to be the light and the dark. It has to be the happy and the sad. It has to be everything. And so I'm here to encourage you. Be your full self. Being half of yourself or a piece of yourself or none of yourself at all is not going to bring you the joy and the love and the prosperity that your heart desires. Only your full self is going to bring you that. And I encourage you to see the parts of yourself that you may not like or that may not be pretty. Look at those parts. Try to understand why you don't like them. What parts of yourself are you rejecting? Why? Like, really, why? Why would you reject a part of yourself? A part of your perfect, wonderful self? And all of your flaws? What is perfection anyway? It's you. In every way that you are. Why do you want to reject that? I don't want to reject that shit anymore. I love myself. For the first time, I can say in my entire life that I love myself. I love my full self. Even the things that I don't like. I realize that it is a grand part of my story. It's a grand part of my being. And showing up as half has never benefited me, ever. It's only taken away and made me miserable and put me in a space where I'm choosing things that are not for my highest good. And I don't want to do that anymore. So be your full self. Please, please. We want you as your full. The world needs you as your full self. Please. Please. For me. For you. Especially for you. But anyway, I'm going to get off here. Just got through washing my hair. I'm currently dripping wet down my back. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please go ahead and give it a like and comment. Comment how you are preparing to show up as your full self today. How have you not showing up as your full self, how do you think that has held you back? In what ways do you feel like you can improve that? In what ways do you feel like you want to accept the other parts of yourself? Comment that below. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next video. Alright, peace. Take 1342.